good morning, good morning. Leslie Sabercore here, coming at you from the Valley of Fire. These messages from wherever they reach, whenever they reach you. That's Scarborough Fair by Celtic Women. Funny because Leo just shared that in psychic development group that I'm in with them. I don't know, I'm much more organized with like the 3D people in my life right now, like Susan and all them at the Zenda and things like that. But for some reason, I just cannot get it together with online people. It's weird. Let's see. I'm going to switch these around a little bit. Shuffling these ones out for a while now. So we get something new. We actually found a deck of many things online, but it's for actually playing role-playing games. And there's magic all around you, if I do say so myself. Yes. Things are definitely super powerful right now. Man, I could have killed my daughter yesterday, though. She skipped school. She straight up sat at the kitchen table and pretended to be in class all day. So now everything besides clothes that she owned is out of her room. All her electronics are gone, and all her toys, trash, all. I didn't even organize none of it. All of that is in trash bags in her hallway right now. And I don't even think she's that upset about it, to be honest. I think that's what she's wanted this whole time, because she hasn't been wanting to clean her room. She'd rather lose all her stuff. Just walk away from it all. But I did a big crackdown. I did that. I told my son his room's today if he didn't finish it last night. I made a whole new chore chart system up. Crackdown time. Everybody, including myself. I'm on week 2 of doing my yoga and getting my shit together, health-wise anyway. So it's pretty quiet energy this morning. Still buzzing off of that, man, I needed that thunderstorm so bad. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a triple fire sign that, people are like, doesn't it rain almost every afternoon? It rains in the spring almost every afternoon. It doesn't always have thunder. And the lightning is some of the most important part. That's how you really feel the energy falling out of the sky around you. I still feel bad. I deleted all of Rob's videos. I don't know. I got up at 3:30 in the morning that night because I did that. And I came in and I took a shower and I went right to bed and just knocked out till the next morning. And I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I don't know, with a distinct urge to sign into my phone and delete them, all but one. So that's what I did. But that's how the universe works. You're not supposed to see everything. Sometimes, I guess. I don't know. It's always a battle between, was it ego, responding, oh no, people are going to make fun of me. Because I ain't gonna lie, working on the internet is rough. I don't know. I remember distinctly being shredded to bits on a Cafe Mom webpage before Facebook and MySpace existed. I don't know, I guess MySpace was around, but Facebook wasn't. Yeah, I asked about a blanket for my son, and then I proceeded to get shredded by these women. Ripped me apart for the pack and play, ripped me apart for it because it had a stained sheet on the bottom of it. I'm like, it has a sheet. Most people don't even bother to do that. I was thinking, yeah, it's stained, it's a sheet. We took twin sheets and cut them in half and put elastic and everything to make fitted sheets for the pack and plays. And people kill me, man. His diaper's full. I'm like, dude, you can still see the crease marks on it. Internet's a rough place. I have PTSD with the internet. Mainly because of that Cafe Mom thing. Because I loved that page. I was all about that until the Perfection Mom era started. I'm glad we're coming back out of that now. I feel like kind of moving on, but yet looking back type of energy here on the 3D line. A little bit of out on your own, right? Working on your own skills, learning how to do it on your own. You threw me out to the wolves, and now I run with the pack type deal, right? But you're still feeling kind of out in the cold. There is messages of love that want to be exchanged. It's in the middle here. But I see that someone is remaining masked. It's someone who's super controlling, and they're probably never going to reach out because it's not even a never reach out type of energy. Because this is a general, right? For whoever needs this right now. You feel, one person feels out in the cold. One person wants to send messages, want to be delivered back and forth. Here's the characters. Alright, so the Jack of Hearts is messages that want to be going back and forth, right? And then you got these two. One feels out in the cold, doing it all on their own. The other one feels like a super need for controlling. Like they're just kind of watching. One looks a little creepy, right? Just kind of watching, masked, holding on to a rose that they want to give, but they're not going to because they're too controlling, right? And I see a lot of this is to avoid conflict. I think like both sides kind of know that conflict is inevitable. But I do get the sense that one is like kind of looking back at the past a lot, and the other one is just kind of doing like a stalky-watchy. On the 41, I think people realize that whatever this is, it would cause a tower or it has just been a tower. And you really just need to focus on your passion, focus on your skills, focus on what can be learned in these energies in these times when then, you are alone. I do see a little bit of getting over this spilt cup energy, right? Wanting to get over that spilt cup energy and really focusing on the future and looking towards these energies, these two cups, your cup of passion, your cup of inspiration, rather than whatever cups that were other people's cups that are gone now, right? Get what I'm saying with all my cup speak? $5D, I just saying what? Everybody's still defensive. There's still a lot of illusions going on. Nobody wants to take a leap, right? It's like, still got Mr. Control in here, right? But it's victory. at the end here. And I love to use it, and I said it before, and it is very true. And it's like that kid at the end of Game of Thrones when he tells him, if I told you you were going to win, would you do everything you need to do to win? Let's see what we got here. Would you do everything that you need to do to win, or would you slack off because you feel like the victory is guaranteed because you've been told it is guaranteed? Dude, positive tarot readings, I think, are probably just as dangerous as negative ones. And remember, we tell you guys can change them, right? But you assume it's positive. You assume you won. I mean, that's the danger of the twin flame, ain't it? Right? Twin flame toxic storyline is once you find your twin, nobody has any choice. And dude, that's what we just shared the other day too. I had 158 mutual friends with him. Another friend shared it. This guy goes around. He's a homeless narcissist, a hobosexual, right? You know what I'm talking about. And what he does is he just skims the internet. And he tries to get women to talk to him. When they do, he tells them that the intention is intense, and the divine has told him that they're designed to be lovers, and blah, 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 blah. And women fall for this. It kills me. It kills me. See, that's the shit that kills me. And I don't want to be angry at these women that fall for this kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, wow. I mean, and I've dealt with some slick individuals in the spiritual community. I've never seen anybody quite that bold. Besides maybe like the guy that started that group with Jed and Sheila or some shit. That own that twin flame group. I'm glad that shit's phasing out. If Ray was right about one thing, it was about that shit phasing out. At least from the toxic perceptions that it's in. Let's see, fresh decks. Hard to get cards to fall out of. Oh, too much. Too much. Now the song Too Much Is Never Enough is in my head. Alright, we get a magic card. We shall see what's going on. Now, I know. I'm going to leave all these down. I know I just lost my train of thought. That's what I know. What do you know? You know my train drums track a lot, especially when I'm reading. Alrighty. Alright. Shadow aspect we got here is obsession, right? Positive cards, we've got bravery, right? But what's really going on is this DNA karma. And now I've been getting onto this with people, especially women, when it comes to this toxic, ridiculous mindset where it was like, well, it was one chick last month was posting all over the place about how her stepdaughter spit in her shampoo and she's breaking up with her boyfriend and blah, 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 blah. Let's see what song we got. she was being all cocky about how she ended up going back to this guy. She went through how horrible he was, aired out all their dirty laundry all over the place. He was abusive and verbally abusive and blah, 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 and all this shit. And then, like, within 2 weeks, she's like, I'm going back. Please don't judge me. And then, like, a week or two after that, she's just like, do you find that you don't even need your cards anymore? Like, you just channel message straight from the divine? I'm like, darling, maybe you should still be using your cards. Just saying. And I tried to do it as nicely as possible, but of course she got totally insulted with it. And I was like, do you think your ancestors would be any easier with you? Watching, obsessing over some asshole all the time? Constantly judging yourself against who they're dating, what they're doing. Your whole life is just watching them. Meanwhile, your ancestors are like, we were fucking warriors, man. You know, like, sometimes our fucking dudes went out and died and never came back. We never even knew what the fuck happened to them. And we still got on with our damn day. You know, we came here to clear this karma. So those of us that get stuck in that toxic relationship, codependency, weird lunacy of my love is proven by how much I can suffer, drop that shit. Your ancestors are pissed about it, and that's why your life is so difficult, okay? Your ancestors are really looking at everybody right now because we cleared out a lot of that karma. I mean, you're not paying your ancestral karma anymore, so you don't get to blame any of your bullshit on that anymore, right? We cleared that. That was cleared in 2020, at the end of 2020, in that major shift. Why would everybody say it if it wasn't going to fucking happen, right? It's cleared. All the karma you're paying now is your own karma, and nobody gets away from that. And karma is not something chasing you around, following you around, and everything else. And it's not the law of attraction, what you cast you get, you receive type deal. Well, it kind of is, but it's not. Karma is the fucking butterfly effect of shit you did in the past that will ripple all the way to the edge of the pond and then back into center till it hits you again. We all pay it. One of the most classic way to pay it is through your children. Like my daughter, skipping school. And now I had to do what my mother had to do. And bag up all her toys. And trash them. And karma. My own personal karma. From skipping school when I was younger. Of course, I was not quite that young. But this is her taking advantage of the technological era, right? Kids are smarter now than they were before. My kids are so much smarter than I was at their ages. They grasp much, much deeper concepts. Alright. Magic you could be focusing on today, right? Little luxuries. Little luxuries generates a luxurious experience and surroundings, right? Attitude of gratitude. The more you are grateful for, the more the universe will give you to be grateful for, right? Prosperity, right? Attitude of gratitude leads to abundance and prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. What should you be focusing on right now? Attitude of gratitude for what you already have will bring in prosperity of other areas, which will boost your confidence and your self-love, giving you the ability to attract a lover, a soulmate, or a life partner. Right? Alright, so get out there, work on y'all. Understand everybody's going through some shit, right? None of us are perfect. None of us have perfect children. None of us have the perfect relationship. I mean, even if it looks, I guarantee you it's not perfect. Dude, man, if y'all only knew. Y'all only knew. You know what? Fuck it, I'll tell you, right? So, we went fishing the other day. And I was, I don't really like freshwater fishing. I like saltwater fishing because like you get tangled in rocks in the water and shit. But trees with freshwater fishing on the shore are a pain in the ass. And the hooks are different. They're sharper and they're smaller and they're on the lures, right? So we're fishing. I keep getting caught. And I'm dealing with it, right? And it's hot as Hades out. And then I cut my finger. I think I told you guys about this a couple days ago. Anyway, I cut my finger, and then I started getting pissy at that point because I can't cast. And then I ripped my pants on this damn board. And I was just so pissed. And I go and I knock this can off the railing. And Rocco, stop showing your ass. And I just bent over and I showed him the rip in my pants. I was like, now I'm showing my ass. I'm telling y'all. Nobody's relationship is perfect, and never underestimate what the other person's partner is dealing with. You may think you want that person. You have no idea what their partners have to deal with, right? And you have no idea what they're dealing with their partners and what they do for each other. So, just throwing that out there at the end. Alright, I love y'all. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'll catch you later.